Happy birthday, LA. Peeking, hero to yourself. Dark, blonde, blue-eyed, American outsider. She just mean, he sped wheels, off wheels, abandoned attachment. He sped off in his wheels, she was stripped of a bust and some mean spike heels. Penelope looked way up to Grandpa Zook's. She worshipped his clandestine soul. Secret spirit she longed to swipe. Chanting, the primitive chant flowed in unconscious Penelope. Secret spirit, clandestine soul. She worshipped Grandpa Zook's flow, flowed in unconscious flow. Never for one moment did he betray time. He worshipped time. He lusted for everything, but possessed no spiritual urge to conquer. Could you say he was an empty soul? Filling time with soul, soul to flow, unconsciously. Incessantly, the thrust of creation. Releasing, releases, release. Urges, urges, urges. The highest and the lowest urge, the indefatigable purge. I believe everything transforms nothing. Mind urging, like mind urging. Filling, urging, pulling, willing. Come on! You could do no better. You can do anything in this primitive land. Do you understand? The creator, the thrust of creation. I want my soul to purge the contents in spirit puke. Empty creation, worship the world creation. Swipe the soul of primitive world. Squelch all unconscious betrayal. Do whatever you have to do. Cleanse to do it. The twin wild Zooks were not what Penelope and Bud in formal sense sensed. In fact, neither Bud nor Penelope was what the other sensed existed. Penelope was poppy and celebrated life. Bud wanted whole of mind but was split from birth. Their honeymoon was a psyched up charge, connected by shared disconnection. An awkward fate. Bang! The twin wild Zooks were born. One skeletal system intact, one cardiovascular system intact, one lymphatic system intact, one respiratory system intact, one digestive system intact, one urinary system intact, one reproductive system intact, one intergumentary system intact, endocrine system intact, one seething nervous system, zone stressed, birth disconnected from mother zone. The twin wild Zooks split from birth, one soul, one mind, connecting them to a shared experience. Born with too much mind is a kind of too much dense isolation. Born with too much mind is a kind of too much numb isolation. stop a fear of a final insight. In a formal existence, Penelope and Bud could not coexist. Coexisting in duplicate sense, the twin wild zook's creation, the sole creation of mind. The soul creates outside time. It is dense outside time, time split of time, in fact, disconnected. Penelope and Bud, in fact, unconscious of time, the soul creation of mind. A marriage, woman-mind, mind-soul symmetry. Psyche to psyche. Psyche is the very breath of soul, the sweet, subtle juice. Mind is whatever it believes. The soul just wants to create. Penelope, floating, splitting star, a universe of creation. Bud, fixated on the split, a universe lost outside time. She lived in the right wing of his mind. He lived in the left wing of her mind. They met on the outskirts, a mad, wild fringe of desolate meaning. Of course, time split in time, fluttering wings beyond the fringe, entirely transient. Bud. A wild historical horde gathers round the west wing. His fear was paranoid. Taken from the Wild Zook's pamphlet titled by Bud, Slipping, Sliding, Gripping Time. God, no wonder, will ruin me. Civilized landslide, city slide, hoard me under the stars collide. Bud sunk from human contact in fear of collision with the wild horde in time shall not slide. God, no wonder, unknown land, unknown primitive slides, buried fragile Bud. Hordes and more hordes gathered round, buried unknown Bud. Ruined in a shared slide, an avalanche of time, of wild historical hordes, no help in sight or distance. Ruin me, the fragile me, bury the dishonest, unhappy hordes in place of me. Shall not slide, gather round the west wing. Penelope chanted, a jungle grew free. Why is a man? All men resist, for selfish reasons. Corsets is basically humble. Little boy maniac, basically man. Women know there's more to control in a man than a child. Women are in control of their little men, in control of their little girl-like souls, little-like senses. Not all little girls grow tall and humbled to the touch, to the sight, to the simple love for resolution. Real man, stark love. Real woman, savor, flavor, suckers, mucks. Transform yo goose loose and limp, you know man, goose no woman, turn a cult. Sisterhoods, crip trip, hoodlum, limp junkie, Harvard criminal, jump, trip, stare, unimpaired, man can see. Twin wild zooks and all the wildest stories.